Okay. So this is a new position that I started in my portfolio. It's called Zeta Global. Zeta Global. Shout out my man's Nick. Shared this company with me, and like literally the day after he showed it to me, it went soaring. Like, hold up, where was it at? Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was like the past month. Yeah, right here. He told me literally like the day before we did this interview, and then the next day it's go crazy. I'm like, dang, already? That's another thing I've been learning too, is like the stock market moves pretty fast now than how it used to. Like things happen pretty quick now. It's like, appreciate you, brother. Jose said I'm only invested in a few things since I invested in VOO, FIS, and etc. I have $100 every paycheck every 2 weeks and invest some of the stocks in it. That's great. That is great. Consistency is what really wins. Is what wins, man. So yeah, 100 every paycheck every 2 weeks and invest in some stock. You know what I'm saying? It don't take a lot. Start with what you can. Put money in every week, every 2 weeks, every time you get paid. I'm telling you, over time, it's going to compound, bruh. Appreciate you. That's a bet. Yeah, over time, it's going to compound. When I first started, I was doing like $10 Monday and Friday every week. So that was what, $20 for that, like $80 a month, $100 a month. That's all I was doing. You know what I mean? But once the market gets going, you're gonna start seeing it grow, and then you're like, okay, you're gonna get more comfortable investing more money, things like that. That's exactly how I started, Appreciate you, fam. He said exorbitant info though. Keep it going. I'm gonna listen. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Let me bring this back up. But yeah, this is a new company. So my man's Nick. He put me on. Zeta Global operates as a marketing technology software company, which engages in the provision of enterprises with consumer intelligence and marketing automation software. So off the bat, after telling me about this, and I kind of get the bug going and seeing what he's seeing. I did my research, over the past couple weeks. I listened to the Q1 earnings call probably about twice. The CEO, I think it's Steinberg, I believe. Yeah, David Steinberg. Cool. He's cool personality. That's the one. The CEO, cool personality. I don't believe he's the founder, but I think he's a new CEO now. But he's a cool guy. He seemed like a cool guy. Yeah, Zeta. Okay, let me see. Zeta is led by co-founder David Steinberg. He is a serial entrepreneur with a track record of scaling tech businesses. John Scully, former Apple CEO, co-founded Zeta, and recently transitioned to vice chairman of another company, Emeritus. So yeah, the former CEO of Apple founded this company, which one is dope. I like that. So that was first what got me intrigued with this company. 2, marketing. I did major in marketing. I had my bachelor's degree in business administration was a focus in marketing and entrepreneurship. So I know marketing a little something. I do sales and marketing. That's kind of my area, not the crazy marketing, more so business development. But I like what I was seeing with marketing. It's big. It's a big industry. Companies need to market. Businesses need to market. You're always going to need that. Now, in hindsight, when a recession hits or something, that's probably one of the first couple of things that budget gets shrunk. But if you're a company like Zeta, they're actually improving revenue for their clients. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into it some more. I'm going to probably take the next 10 minutes to go over Zeta. If you got a short attention span and this ain't for you, you know what I mean? But if you're really trying to soak some game up or just see my thought process, by all means, join for the ride. But in my opinion, it takes time to really explain and get an idea out. Like, that's why I like YouTube. With the shorts and the short form content, the TikTok and stuff, it's cool, but you get in like 10 seconds worth of information. YouTube is more long form. You can get your ideas out. You can elaborate on them a little more. So that's why I do really YouTube. I might cut the videos up and do reels and stuff like that. But I like sitting through 30-minute hour live streams and soaking up game. Of course you can skip through what you want to see because I do the same thing. So it ain't nothing crazy. But let me go ahead and share. First, let's go through the website. Let's just go through their website. Zeta marketing platform, create individualized experiences and drive outcomes through the customer cycle. The Zeta marketing platform, ZMP, what they call it, has the tools to grow your customers and your business in one integrated system. I ain't watching. Watch a little video.
Experience.
Oh, am I sharing this? I don't think I'm sharing this. My fault. I'm not even sharing this. So. All right, there we go.
Customers engaging with their favorite brands expect a relevant and consistent experience over time and across channels. As marketers, delivering that connected experience requires a unified platform, one that recognizes customers and prospects, curates the most compelling message, and delivers on the customer's preferred channel. This must be done not only within constraints of time, budget, and team resources, but at a scale that supports growth, all of which requires the superhuman capabilities of artificial intelligence for automation and optimization to improve your bottom line. Introducing the Zeta Marketing Platform, designed to organize and augment your data sources, empowering marketers to conversationally uncover insights, discover untapped opportunities that drive real outcomes, and build and execute omni-channel campaigns that target your most valuable customers and prospects. The Zeta Marketing Platform powers integrated cross-channel marketing experiences, eliminating data breakage and latency from disconnected sources and systems while directly monitoring progress to optimize results. The UI is designed around your workflow, checking off each step of the process.
I like this. I'm big on UI design.
As you move down the
platform, SaaS company. These things ring a, I like these is what I like. This is what I like investing in a SaaS company. Software as a service. That's what I mean.
Powered by AI, the Zeta Marketing Platform individualizes messaging with intelligent recommendations and creative outputs that take your campaigns to the next level. But it's not just about what the Zeta Marketing Platform does. Our platform extends to wrap around your existing technologies, connecting the customer experience across more locations while better leveraging your technology investments. The Zeta Marketing Platform elevates measurement and reporting, leaning on the strength and scale of Zeta's identity resolution to provide unparalleled incrementality and transparency. We deliver CDP, ESP, and DSP, all in a single integrated platform. Because at the end of the day, ROI is what's most important. And that's what Zeta is all about.
Yeah, nah, that's dope. So that gave y'all a little overview of that. So yeah, some of the main things that I'm really bullish on with Zeta. Let me put this back up here. Let me stop sharing real quick. Cause this thing be time out sometimes. I don't know why, but it times out. Hopefully the audio went through because sometimes it doesn't keep the audio in there. But okay, let me see. What to say? Do you invest mostly in your retirement accounts, or do you have an account you use for active trades during the week? Most of my money is in individual traditional brokerage account. That's where most of my money is at currently. My thought process on that is I'm 25 right now, and I'm 25 right now. I'm not waiting to 60 to touch my money. I'm sorry. By all means, I want to have a beefy retirement plan. By all means, I need M's. But I'm not waiting 59 and a half to live life and pull that money out and start enjoying life and buying the stuff I really want. I'm trying to do that tomorrow if I can, next year, depending how much I'm grinding. I'm trying to get to it. I'm trying to get to it. So I'm trying to live that lifestyle as fast as I want to. But yeah, mainly like the traditional. Even with the retirement accounts, like I got a 401k and then Roth IRA as well. Now my Roth was a lot of ETFs, but I kind of did more individual stocks now because I got more confidence in myself. Do more research, and I think I can get a higher return than the S&P 500. I can beat that. I can beat the S&P 500. I'm confident in my ability to beat the S&P 500. So yeah, I'm not waiting until I'm 65 to touch my money. By all means, I want to have it, but I'm trying to, early retirement, like you said. Yeah. Retire early, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be like the people of yesteryear, and then they end up, RIP because they worked their whole life and then they didn't even get to enjoy it. Nah, I learn from other people's mistakes. That's another thing that's got me far. I learn from my own mistakes, but I try to learn from other people's mistakes. Learn from other people's mistakes. It will take you very far. You don't even got to go through a lot of stuff, bro. So much information on the internet. But yeah, appreciate the comment though. So with Zeta, what was I at? Yeah. So to go ahead and wrap this up regarding this segment, my bear case on Zeta is that it's not yet profitable and stock-based compensation. So stock-based compensation for like the employees and stuff, that has been pretty high. But I've listened to the earnings call, things like that. The CEO said they are drastically reducing it. Another thing is a short seller report. November 2024, Culper Research alleged round-tripping revenue and improper data collection. Through Zeta responded swiftly with rebuttals and a forensic accounting review. The reputational damage lingers, but they audited themselves and everything was squeaky clean, bruh. So like that was inaccurate. After doing my research, that was inaccurate. They didn't do their due diligence. So that's why it made the price go down. That's why it's down, year over year. That's why it's down year over year, 20%. And over the 5 years, it does up. But year to date is down too. It was at 25 and went down after the report. But something I've been learning this past year, though, is that's really some of the best times you want to buy a company is when the revenue, the fundamentals are increasing and the stock price is decreasing. There's a clear imbalance in the stock price and the company's revenue and performance. That's what I've been learning. That's when you want to buy a stock. Patience. You got to be patient. You got to be patient. You got to be patient. Got to be patient. I think this is a very good undervalued play right now. Now, another one is customer spending, high volatility, things like that. But they've been raising guidance. They've been beating it for. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Where is that? Zeta Q1. So just to give a quick bluff bottom line up front real quick. So strong start to the year. This is the Q1 25 results. 15 straight beat and rise quarter. Don't have to do too much talking. Q1 revenue growth of 36%. 26% excluding, I don't even know what that is. Oh, so is this like a another key? I gotta just look more into that. But okay, bet. Q1 adjusted EBITDA growth of 53% and margin expansion of 200 basis point BPS. Broad-based industry revenue contribution, 6 out of 10, growing. Continuing to be responsive to investor feedback. So that's another thing I like. They're in tune with the investor feedback, the retail community, things of that sort. The CEO also does a lot of interviews too. From a lot. Yeah, he has a good amount of interviews. Some CEOs don't even have no interviews. So I like CEOs that are vocal and listen to their stock investors, but some don't. Uh-oh. Hold on. Stage. Okay. So yeah, continue to be responsive to investor feedback. Guiding for stock-based compensation expense to be 190 million in 2025, improvement from 195 million in 2024. So they're reducing it. Share count dilution expected to be 4% to 6% in 2025 and 3% to 4% in 2026. A significant improvement in overall dilution. That's been like a bear thesis I've been seeing in the community, but they've been very vocal on reducing a lot of this stuff. Repurchased 1.6 million shares or 25 million in Q1 and 1.8 million shares or 21 million between April 1st and April 2025. Company only buys his own stock for a reason. So they clearly on the earnings call too, the CEO said he sees his company as severely undervalued. The stock price would be severely undervalued right now. Thoughtfully conservative guide. They're going to move on. Raising 2Q and full-year guidance. While our momentum supports a larger raise, we're taking a disciplined and conservative approach in light of the ongoing macro uncertainty of the tariffs. Increasing Q2 revenue guidance to 2 million to 297 million, up 30% year over year. And full-year revenue guidance to 2 million to 1.2 million, up 23% year over year. So that's pretty good. You know what I mean? I'm liking what I see. Like I said, 16 consecutive quarters. You're good. RPU growth as well. Okay. Yeah, they've been scaling their customer count. Good. And these are the amount of people they have greater than 1 million. Okay. The longer our customer stays with us, the bigger they become. So it's like they're adding value to their clients. That's what I love to see with companies. They're adding value and they're actually getting something out of it, and they're reducing their come on, man. Here we go. They're well diversified around a range of verticals. This is another thing I like too. They're not just in one industry. They do consumer and retail. Just in one industry, they do consumer. All right, but consumer retail, they do insurance, telecom, financial services, all these things. So they're in different industries, they're diversified. So that's great. The top 5 fast growing verticals: automotive, consumer, retail, insurance, political, candidate, and advocacy, and technology and media. They serve 44% of the Fortune 100 companies. Don't want to say too much. Our experience with working with category leaders, we can go. I'm running out of time. But yeah, revenue has been increasing, compounding your growth rates. They have a 2028 plan, which is going to be good. Now, there's one thing I wanted to I don't know if they're going to show it here. I don't know if we can see it, but essentially their moat is so I'm just go ahead and finish off with my bullish case for Zeta. One, sustained growth, 36% revenue jump in Q1. Actually, let me share this tab. So my bull case for Zeta, sustained growth, 36% revenue jump in Q1, and the Zeta 2028 plan targeting 20%. Clear momentum. You know, the valuation, enterprise value to sales is pretty lower right now than the industry. And technology moat, the ZMP platform that we went over, which is fueled by unique identity graph and cutting edge AI tools. So they have over 250 million profiles of their own data that they're using to get this insight from. Huge moat. Make you think of Palantir. So data and AI, that's what the name of the game is. That's what the name of the game is. So definitely, like I say, added to this position. Probably gonna add some more because it did dip a decent amount, but that's what we're gonna do. You feel me? Let me see what he said. He said, do you recommend any platform for latest news on stock updates and trader insider news? Me personally, X. I just started getting back into X this year. I was on X probably like early. I've been on X since like 2011, 2012, I think. Early to 20 teens. And it kind of died out for me because it just wasn't, the algorithm, it just wasn't like that. As Elon took over, I kind of been back more into it. But yeah, X is where I get a lot of news from, YouTube, and just looking up articles. I watch, CNBC. They do they're big on stocks and investing. So CNBC has a lot of good news outlet. I think Fox has some solid ones too, but lately it's been X. A lot of X got a lot of good community niches, and just searching around. I am invested in crypto too. I do have some Bitcoin, I have some Ethereum. And what's the name? I can show some of that. And crypto been going crazy. So I do have some Bitcoin, Ethereum that I'm holding. So just for proof. Because I try to keep it authentic on our channel because people be capping. People be cap on YouTube. Cap. So I try to be transparent with my supporters, my followers, and things like that. But yeah, I invest in crypto, bullish on crypto. I'm actually trying to add more Bitcoin, more Ethereum. I'm really bullish on Ethereum too. I might make that a video too. My thought process on that and my thoughts on Ethereum being like the foundation for stable coin, if I'm not mistaken. Don't fry me if I'm wrong, but I think I heard that hearing a lot recently. But yeah, bullish on crypto for sure. Bitcoin has hit all-time highs. Like, what more do you need to see? 119, it's going crazy right now too. While I'm on this live, what more do you need to see? But all right, bet. So that concludes that segment of Zeta and the stock updates.